Hi, moguls, my very important people. This is Sean Eaglin, your host for the Sessions Talk Show, your source of music, sports, fashion, but most importantly, community.
Enjoy the science of feeling great at True Rest Float Spa. Experience pain relief, relaxation, and better sleep at True Rest Float Spa, located at 5190 Buffalo Speedway. Call and set your appointment today, 832-520-8810. Floating is the gateway to feeling great. True Rest Float Spa.
Welcome, moguls. We are here at the very first annual Mo City Bakers Competition. 17 bakers from all over Texas came out to compete in the most intense competition in Missouri City, Texas, in front of 5 top judges.
All right, moguls, so we're back. Right now, we have the founders of this prestigious event in Mo City. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves.
Chef Nikita Freeman with the Sweet Shack Express. Niecy Shelton with Gimme Sugar.
Chef Darian Butler, DB Delectables.
And I'm Jason Shelton, the event coordinator and everything else coordinator.
All right, okay, the man in charge.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I wanted to ask you guys, now this is probably going to be a more deep question. What prompted, what motivated, what was the purpose behind you guys coming together? I know 3 of you are Willow Ridge alum.
Yeah.
Which 3? Oh, all 4 of you guys. Okay, all 4 of you guys. All right, Willow Ridge in the house. Woo! All right, so what was the purpose and the motivation behind you guys starting this in your city? Who wants to answer? Okay.
So, long story short, we did a baking competition ourselves.
Okay.
The idea of it was awesome. You know, bring bakers together, small business together, to help, you know, get exposure for everybody. But that's not how that competition went. Pretty much got our money taken, blah, blah, blah. But fast forward, it gave us the platform for this to really help our community because of this pandemic, everything that's going on, to put some shine on these small businesses who didn't have like government assistance or government money. So that's what made us do this.
Awesome. Anyone else want to chime in?
Basically, just like Nikita said, that was the premise. The competition catapulted us to come out and do our own and make sure that we did exactly what we said we were going to do. Because at the basis of it, it's about your word and what you say you're going to do, and make sure you do what you say you're going to do.
All right.
And also, just piggybacking on what both Jason and Nikita just said, one of the most important things that we have to look at is bringing the community together. And since this is the beginning, the first one, and I know it's going to be many more, hopefully this just gives motivation not only to just people here, but also the community to do more. I mean, because we have bakers all over, and hopefully they watching this and, you know, get some encouragement and motivation.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of entrepreneurs, now we know that COVID has actually even forced some people to become entrepreneurs, right? So I think some of you guys left your 9-to-5, the corporate world, to start as entrepreneurs. Who left the corporate world to?
I did a few years ago.
A few years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in Afghanistan, and
Here.
I was in Afghanistan, and yeah, I decided to come home and do my business full throttle.
Now, how scary was that? How that had to have been, you know?
Thinking about it beforehand, like they were like, oh, you know, I can't do this, I can't do this. You just got to do it. You just got to step out on faith and believe that whatever is for you is for you. Nobody can take it. So these hands are gifted. I love to bake. We all love to bake. So no one can take that from me.
Good. That's good.
It's not like we're just giving you anybody to judge your product. We're giving you people who have the experience and the knowledge to make your product better.
So can someone tell me, what would you say to any woman or man at home that's thinking about stepping outside of their kitchen instead of just providing for their families and friends, starting a business as a baker, what advice would you give them?
I would say just do it. Step out on faith, because if you just sitting there not doing that, you can't do anything. So you have to just step out and just trust God and just do it. And everything else will come for you, because what's for you is for you. And can't nobody else take that from you. So you just have to make that first step.
Okay.
So I have a little bit different story, even though this is my spouse. So the way that I would look at it is, I went into the military. We went into the military, and we went in like, hey, we don't know what to expect. However, when it was time for me to get out the military, it was the same thing. I was like, oh, I've been in the military for so long.
Yeah.
How am I going to readjust back to civilian life?
Yeah.
And you have to just stand firm, and you have to be like, hey, I got to do this. So to everyone out there, stand firm, take that first step, and everything else will start falling into place.
And support each other, like
Support
each other, like really, not just talking about it. This is not us just talking about what we're gonna do. This is us doing, because regardless of win or lose, everybody here today had marketing for weeks and weeks and weeks. Their name is out there, even if they don't walk away with the first prize, but their name and their business is out there.
So I personally, and on behalf of CAM Agency, want to thank you guys just for being purpose-driven and for finding in your hearts to wanting to be a blessing to others in your community. Like, this is really huge for the community, for the African American community, right? Especially what we're going through. It's good to see that we can come together and do something meaningful. So I just want to thank you guys, and I pray that this becomes even greater, even bigger than what you ever imagined. So thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Boy, why you still in here? Who the hell you waiting for?
Oh, the public defender said I need to take the plea deal.
What? Boy, do you remember that TV show, Martin?
Yeah, I remember Martin.
What Tommy said to Cole?
Oh, yeah, he said, you stupid.
Exactly! You stupid if you gonna trust a public defender with your freedom, fool! Boy, when the system tries to bully you, you gotta get a
This
bigger battle
advertisement was
bully to
approved by
defend
Attorney
you.
Chad Henderson, servicing Harris and surrounding counties.
Lean on me, come on. When you're not strong, come on, baby. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you would understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Hi, Moguls. Welcome back to the sessions. We're here now with Councilman Boney, and I wanted to ask you, how important is it to have these type of events in your city for entrepreneurs?
Well, you know, entrepreneurship is the cornerstone of America, and without small businesses, we would not have a successful country. And so having events like this, particularly in Missouri City, Texas, are very, very important to bring exposure to small businesses and entrepreneurs is very, very important, you know, and it helps their bottom line. It helps, you know, our citizens to be more familiar with the opportunities that they have here for individuals to acquire services and products like the ones that we saw today. So we're very excited to have them here today.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a fun question. So if you had the choice, cookie, cake, or pie, which would be your choice?
Well, because I grew up with my grandmother in San Augustine, Texas, and my favorite cake was her sock it to me cake, I'm gonna have to go with cake. Yes.
Okay, I love sock it to me too as well.
One night stay at hotel in a third place plat. And that person is
Drum roll, please. Chef Roderick Smith with cake number 13. Number 13.
All right, Mogul, so we are back with a very special guest, our third place winner here at the inaugural Bakers of Mo City. So please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hello, my name is Rod Smith, and I'm the owner and operator of Perfect Pedicures Bakery out of Katy, Texas.
All right, Katy, Texas. So what prompted you, what motivated you into joining this bake-off?
Well, you know, I wanted to be an inspiration to other young bakers. My heart is really for other people who really not into baking competition. I want to motivate other young people. So that is what really moved me to the other side of joining.
Nice. Now, how long have you been baking?
That's a good question. I've baked since I was a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
So lifelong passion.
The lifelong passion. My mom was an educator and I kept begging her every
Mine as
week.
well. Okay.
I begged her every week to bake this Duncan Hines yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
Yes.
Until she got fed up with me and said, I'll teach you myself. And that's
Put
where
you
it
to work,
started.
huh?
That's
Put you to
where
work.
it started.
Okay.
So she was the pie lady and I was the cake man.
Nice, nice. So what's your actual favorite cake to bake?
Ooh, I get asked that question a lot. To bake, I think maybe my red velvet.
Red velvet,
My
okay.
red velvet is one of my favorites. And I do a pound cake, probably a pound cake as well.
So that's my favorite.
Yes,
Pound cake.
ma'am.
I love.
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you cook the 7 flavor pound cake?
I've never done the 7 flavor,
Okay,
but
okay.
sounds like I may have
See?
to.
Okay, okay. The next challenge. So,
Yes, ma'am.
how did it feel to come in third place for this 17
Awesome, because I felt that I was surrounded by a lot of talent,
Yes,
a lot of gifted people, a lot of good people, good
Yes.
bakers, and coming in third was quite an honor, to be honest
Yes.
with you. I'm a strong believer in numerology. Third place is just confirmation for me that I'm doing the right
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So, yes, ma'am.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for being a part of it. We appreciate you. And I pray that your business exceeds your wildest imagination. I really do. Thank you for motivating others and being a part of this.
Going to the savory world, so poppy seeds you normally wouldn't think to have it in a cake, and leaving no mushrooms and stuff like that.
Well, I had to put my jar up because it was almost gone and I didn't want y'all to judge me. So I'm gonna leave it at, that was awesome.
We have a special guest, the Lieutenant Janine Hughes, former candidate for sheriff of Fort Bend County. Now tell me, Ms. Hughes, how excited are you to be a part of such a prestigious bake-off here in your city?
I am very excited. I've been a resident in Fort Bend County and especially Missouri City for over 12 years, so I'm excited of the growth that we're having, and I'm so happy that they had this even today on this beautiful Saturday. We need as many more businesses to grow, especially such as this, as bakers and things like that, to continue to make our area grow. So I'm really proud to be here. So hopefully I get to taste some of the cake here.
Yes. I have the second place winner of the bake-off. So introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi, my name is Nina Fitzhugh, and I'm the owner of Cake and Eat It Too here in Sienna Plantation.
All right, so share with us, is this your first bake-off?
It is. It is.
So what was that like entering into your first bake-off?
I didn't sleep last night.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't. So
yeah.
What forced you to? What caused you to choose this specific cake for the bake-off?
Well, I won the Big Taste Award being award with this flavor over Papados, Churrasco, and yeah, it was quite a few restaurants that I won that flavor over, so I decided to go ahead and try it here.
Okay, so let me know, how long have you been baking? Is this a lifelong passion or?
No, actually, I didn't bake Toll House cookies at all.
Really?
No,
really?
No, I practiced dentistry as an RDA for 16 years, and I decided to go back to school and get my hygiene. but I needed some art classes. When you get your science degree, you need some art classes. So I took culinary and pastry arts and ended up loving it.
Fell in love with it.
Yeah. And so after I graduated, I went back to the office and I was making cakes for parties and, you know,
So
even
family and friends.
Yeah, and it just kind of turned into that.
So how long have you been full-time baking?
Since 2013.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give some woman or male at home that are thinking about jumping out into the baking business? What advice would you give them?
Yeah, I would just say, you know, find what your passion is. Don't start doing a whole lot of different things. Find out what you really are good with and just hone in on that one thing and get totally immersed in that and you'll be fine.
So what motivated you to take that huge leap into entrepreneurship? Because now you're full-time, so what motivated you? What gave you that extra push?
So I just felt like God gives us all a talent and gift to do things, to live on. And we do jobs, and we put all our effort into the job, but we have something that we're especially created for. And when He gives us that, we don't feel like we're working. We feel like we're just flowing.
Labor of love.
It is. And when you do that, there's nothing nobody can do better than you or less than you because you're doing you and you feel wonderful. And I do, every time I do a cake, I feel wonderful, like I'm giving this to someone.
Yeah, and it's nothing like being in your purpose.
Yeah.
Feeling like you are in your purpose, what you're doing is purposeful.
Yeah.
So tell us, what flavor is this?
This is a lemon chiffon cake with vanilla almond buttercream and overlaid with fondant.
Okay. All right, mogul. So I'm gonna see here.
Is that good?
It is so moist, so moist. So we see why she's one of the winners. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this. I pray that your business exceeds your wildest imagination.
Yeah,
I really do. I thank you for being with us. I really do. All right, guys, this is a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in. The Sessions Talk Show. I'm sorry. All right, we'll see you guys next time. And they are on the 17th contestant. This is the last contestant for the Bake Off. And then we're going to be judging to see who's going to be the winner. All right, guys, we'll be back in a minute.
We provide full-service credit card processing services to small business merchants. We understand, as a business owner, you have tough decisions to make each day. Finding a trustworthy credit card processor shouldn't be one of them. We offer an easy process with no application fees and 24/7 support. Our advanced merchant services will save you time and money. Ultimately, we're in the relationship building business, and your success is our success. So work with our team of consultants to help take your business to the next level. Contact Donald Baker at 713-226-7444 for a free consultation.
From the Bakers of Mo City, you're now watching The Session.
Considering the ongoing struggles of their Black community, there isn't anything better to represent 2020. 4-tier marble cake with fondant covering. This cake has a handmade topper and a handmade. Miss Nina, come on!
All right, moguls, we are back, and guess who we have? The winner! Yay! The winner, the winner. So introduce yourself and tell the viewers who you are.
I am Tanique Guillory with the G-Shop Custom Cakes, LLC, and I specialize in custom cakes and cake structures.
Okay, so how important was it for you to enter into this contest? What motivated you or propelled you to enter into this contest, this bake-off?
To be honest, my daughter motivated me. Without her constant push, I would have given up. I would not have competed. I do not compete. I don't like people judging me at all for anything. So my daughter motivated me.
Wow, so this is huge for this to be your first, so this is your first competition.
And last.
To win, no, it can't be your last. No, to win. What was that feeling like to win and this being your first actual competition to be a part of?
It was priceless. I was absolutely speechless to think that some people love my work like as much as I do. Nothing compares to that.
So tell us, how long have you been baking? Is this a lifelong love? Is this?
No, actually I picked up baking when we were kind of down and out in the house, and when I tell you it's a God-given gift, I was planning to be a nurse. I was in school to be a nurse. And so I started dipping strawberries, and I was asked to do a cake, and now here we are.
So share with us, what flavor cake is this I'm going to taste right now?
It is Ghirardelli chocolate.
Okay.
With a butter pound, and it's my version of marble cake.
Okay, so let me taste, guys. I'm excited. I'm going to try this. Let's see here. Okay. It is so moist. So moist, guys. I wish I could share with you guys, but it tastes as good as it looks. This is really good. So now, these your own recipes, or was it family recipes? Or
me and my husband. I give my husband 100% credit. My husband gets all the credit, and I hope he watches this. We've been together for 17 years, so he taught me pretty much everything I know as far as baking.
Black love, black love. So what do you think your daughter will say to you when she finds out that her mom?
She's here.
Oh, she's here.
She's here. Like, we cried together.
Oh my God. So let me know, what next do you plan on doing after winning this great feat? I know it has to be like exhilarating. What do you have planned next? Or is there anything else that you're going to try to accomplish next with your baking company?
Absolutely. I want to build bigger cakes, bigger structures, since I know I can do this. The cake weighed over 125 pounds, 130 pounds, so I'm looking to go higher and bigger. Yeah.
Wow, guys. So last question, what advice would you give any future entrepreneur, someone that's at home, that has a little bit of fear to kind of step out there, jump out there, to start their own baking company? What advice would you give that individual?
If you're comfortable, you're never going to accomplish anything. You have to get out of your comfort zone to accomplish anything you want to do. As long as you're comfortable, that means you always have the same bank account. I don't want the same bank account. I want to be uncomfortable. I like this is what uncomfortable feels like. So keep being uncomfortable, and I guarantee you're going to win every time.
Well, congratulations. This is amazing. I pray that your 2020 is filled with even more extraordinary blessings, and that your company exceeds whatever, more than what you imagined. So thank you so much for being a part of the interview. Thank you. Thank you.
I started to give up. Like, no, y'all are very competitive. I stalked y'all's pages, I'm not gonna lie. But she motivated me to keep going. Yes. This is her design.
Right on.
All right, moguls. So first, thank you guys for watching the sessions. This event was amazing. I was able to taste some delicious cakes. Was able to interview the founders who had so much purpose behind bringing this to Missouri City. We will be back with our next event. Tune in. We want to thank Mayor Ford for coming out and spending time with us. We also want to thank BLM for representing and giving us some tips on what we can do to motivate during this time and this environment. Also, we want to congratulate the winners, our winners, and all the 17 contestants. Everybody was so talented. Everybody really, really, really showed up and showed out. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be back next time.
listen carefully.